This design was made inside of Canva, and in this video I'm going to be explaining every single thing you need to know on how you can create your version of this, and as part of it every single detail would also be explained so that you can understand why certain things have to be done. And before we go into it, if this is your first time on this channel, I would highly appreciate if you can like and subscribe to this channel just so we can hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And if you are still using the free version of Canva, I have a link in the description box below that will help you sign up for Canva Pro for free. So I think it's time for us to get started, and let's jump into the tutorial. So the first thing we are actually going to do is to come and to create a design, and you can use the Instagram story if you want to post this on your Instagram story, or you can just use the 1080 by 1350 dimension. So any of this dimension should work for you, but I'm going to be using the Instagram story dimension. Okay, so I would come into, oh my god, okay, yes, this is where I have to come to, and you can see I have my image selected. The image would also be linked down in the description box below, but if you want to use yours, just pause this video and take a photo of yourself, doing that. Okay, just be doing this, something like that. Okay, now upload your image inside of Canva, and let me delete this even though we need it later on. Now the first thing you have to do is to make sure your image is covering your canvas. Okay, so you can see this is how mine is looking at the moment. Then duplicate the image. Okay, so you can see we've done that. I use Ctrl+D to duplicate the image. Then make sure you're heading into edit photo, making sure the image is still selected. Okay, edit photo, come to BG remover. Okay, and it should load for some time before everything gets to nice. I didn't even finish talking and Canva has done the job. So this is what we have. Now that we have removed the background, this is not exactly what we are looking for, so we'll come into BG remover. Okay, and we are going to use the brush size to remove some unwanted parts. So you can zoom in, okay, and you have to use the slider to zoom in, but I'm using my mouse which helps me to zoom in. Okay, so then I'll just clear all this part. I don't want it. The only part I want is the fingers. Okay, so I can zoom in more and clear this. Okay, now I think the brush size is too big, so I'll reduce it and I will clear this, this other finger from there. Okay, and make sure you're taking your time when you are removing it. So you can just be clicking, don't click and be dragging. Okay, just be clicking on it one after the other, so that you're able to do a very clean job. Okay, and you can see how I'm doing it. Very nice. Okay, this might be time consuming if you are not really used to doing this in Canva. Okay, but after a while I think it should really work out for you. Okay, then reduce it small, and we want to, okay, I think this is fine. Okay, yeah, so this, something like this is fine, and we can just come to the back arrow over here and we should have something like this. So now you can see this is all we have. The next thing we have to do is to place the image on the original photo. Okay, and make sure everything is looking perfect, so you can see how it's looking. Once it snaps, don't crop it, so that once it snaps you know that okay, everything is looking 100%. Okay, then go into your upload. Okay, and in upload you can use any image at all, but if you want to use the same images I'm using, I have a link to this thumbnail I designed also in the description box below, so that everything can look beautiful. Okay, so you can bring it here, and I would have to zoom in a little bit. Okay, let me zoom in and I'll bring it here. Then you can right click, come to layer, come to show layers. Okay, then you bring it behind the removed one, so you can see already this is looking clean. So, and you can also rotate it if you want. Okay, then I'll reduce the size a little bit. I think already this is looking beautiful. Come to the border style and increase the corner rounding if you want. These are optional things you can do. Okay, then I would make the border width 2. Okay, just to keep it simple. Then we will duplicate it. Okay, then you just have to reset the whole thing. All right, then right click, come to layer, come to show layers. Okay, then place it behind the first one. Okay, something like that. Then come to edit photo, make sure you're coming into shadow. Okay, in shadow choose the glow. Okay, then increase the size and the blur amount, not the intensity, the blur amount, also increase it, so everything is behind. So just click on any of the corners. Okay, press Alt and increase the size. Okay, so you see how it's looking right now. Okay, then you can increase the size more if you want. Set the color to white. Okay, so you can see what we have done. All right, lovely jubbly. Okay, so now the next thing we want to do is to select our image behind. So right click, come to layer, come to layer and show layers, then choose the original image. Okay, come to edit photo. In edit photo, we are just going to adjust the colors a little bit because right now everything is looking flat. So I would the brightness, I would maybe increase it a little bit more. I would increase the contrast. Okay, yeah, I'll increase the contrast. Then the highlights might come in a little bit. The blacks, I would increase it a little bit. Then the vibrance and saturation, so I increase the vibrance. No, I've increased the saturation, so now I increase the vibrance a little bit. Okay, then we come to the sharpness. The clarity is what I will target. Okay, so I think the brightness is a little bit too much, so we can rather reduce the brightness a little bit. Okay, depending on how you want your image to look. So now you can see that the effect or the adjustment you made has only been applied to the original image, which is at the back. Okay, so what we can simply do is we want to make sure that we are applying the same effect on the crop background so we don't see the difference. Okay, so I will just move this, okay, which is the crop background, then come to right click, copy style, okay, from the original image, then click on the image with the removed background. So once you do it, you can see that because the original image still has the background on, the same thing has been applied here. Okay, so now come and click on the image with the removed background or what we place on top, come to edit photo and remove the background again. Okay, so you can see we still have everything resetted. Okay, then come here again, which is, you know, something I feel like Canva needs to work on. Then increase the brush size, then we can just redo what we did initially. Okay, so I would I'll just remove these things, okay, just to make sure it's looking clean. Then I would just clear this part. Okay, lovely jubbly, and I'll clear my head from there. Let me make the brush size big so that I can clear it. So something like this, and just to make sure we are doing a clean job, I'll reduce it, okay, and just clean this. Okay, so yeah, something like this, which is looking clean and beautiful. Okay, nice one there. So once you're done, just make sure you're coming to back and you can see what we have been able to create. Everything is looking beautiful. I hope this was very easy to follow and very easy to create. If you like this and you really enjoyed this video, please make sure you're hitting on the like button, subscribe to this channel if you already haven't, and share this video to your Canva friends. The name is Benjamin. Always remember, there is no limit to creativity, and I should see you in my next video.